welcome back to the GH Electrical Engineer with another lovely episode in the site update with one of my best clients who engage in our professional work with this lovely house. And then when he called us, he is already in and he engaged in our professional work. And obviously when you engage in our professional work, we have to come over, look at your site, look at what we can transform your site into. And then we find out that he already done the ground floor, and then we took over to the upstairs. And the upstairs, I think that they are almost do the roofing. They have been not finishing the roofing, and then we change a couple of things. We have done a lovely wiring in this house. And something that dropped me attention is in the ground floor, he have already done the wiring. The old electrician are already done the wiring. And then especially if you are in the UK and you find out that you are an electrician, when any house have a fire, the first person to consult is the last person who left that house, last engineer who left that house, or last electrician who left that house. And we don't want that thing to happen. So we continue to take the old electrician, all the wiring for the old electrician. Guess what? When we check them, we find out there is a huge headache. It's a very annoying, very annoying, pretty annoying. But we have to educate you guys. That is why GH Electrical Engineer is here. Mostly I don't show myself in the video, but today I love to show myself on the video on this platform and took you through what the old electrician have done. We are not here to condemn any electrician because I'm artisan by myself, but we are here to educate people to choose the right electrician to their site. So today I'm going to take you a little bit something that we diagnose from the client, and then we will see what is going to affect the client. It's really very annoying, very annoying, but that is why the client engage in our professional work. As you can see, we have very lovely transmissions to the site. We have finished all the wiring, we have finished every single things, and we have a 3-phase light in there. We change a couple of things. As you can see, it's really lovely, really lovely. But we are going to see what we have for the client. And then let me tell you something. If you want to choose an electrician, please, you should make sure that you do your fundings very well before you choose your electrician. But if the person couldn't engage in us and trying to let the old electrician further up in this building, guess what is going to happen next? When I took you through this fault, you'll be surprised. I'm really surprised, as you really are. But let's go and see what the old electrician have done, because I don't want to mix anything here. As you can see, even when you're doing the wiring as an electrician, make sure you protect all your electrical circuit. Whether it's a lighting circuit or a small power point circuit. And people that are in the electrical form, they really know what I'm saying. If it's an electrical circuit, you must make sure you protect the circuit enough. So if you are new here, welcome back once again to Electrical Engineer page. So stay tuned. What I'm going to show you a massive mix by an old electrician who really come here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Is it pure annoying? Pure annoying. It's a 3 major fault that I'm going to show you today that you should avoid. I think the client is already living here. So as you can see, this is a lighting circuit. If you say that the lighting circuit, any place you can plug your light, and we're trying to bring the POP here. So we did a couple of a small wiring, and as you can see the cable, this is a cable that is going to supply the POP, and we open all of this one and find out the fault. We find out that if we can see there is a socket power point on that place, and that socket power point, you can see this is a live cable. There's a live cable. If you see this red cable, it's a live cable, and the old electrician seems to run a live cable from the socket. Simplicity. Run the live cable from the circuit, and I will let my guys open it for you to see. It's really very annoying. Very annoying. As you can see, the neutral, as you can see, the black cable is neutral, and he ran all of them inside the socket. It's really madness. Really madness. It's not happening. So the chance for this, you can see, every single day, my client told me, every single day, they have to change the lighting. Pure annoyed. If you wouldn't have opened this, or we had go through. So now, what we are going to do is that after this, we have to go through every single wiring in this ground floor and find out if anything that we should recommend for the owner to change them. And we have a couple of things for the owner to change them already, and then we will go through to do accessibility for all the wiring and make sure that he have a good point, or everything is really working well. So please guys, we are wanted to remove this and find out from there. I just saw this today. It's very annoying. Very annoying. You cannot do this in anywhere. You cannot do this in anywhere. Guys, we should avoid this. If you're an electrician here, please stop cutting corners. Stop cutting corners. Make sure you protect your wiring. Every single appliances, you protect them. See a lovely POP? Lovely POP. The client is already living in the ground floor, and he wants the upstairs to be one of the best. One of the best. The power there, be careful. You should watch. Be careful. There is a power there. Be careful. Be careful. Really careful. You have to wear your gloves. I know that it's emergency, but you have to wear your gloves. Pure annoyed. Pure annoyed. Guys, that is why you are in here. We need to avoid all these things. We need to avoid. Because, see, madness. This is really madness. You can see the black cables. You can see the red cables. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You can see. You can see. He picked the lighting circuit from the socket. From the power point. From the small power point or the socket. Oh my God, this is really bad. This is really bad. This is simplicity means that the lighting circuit and the whole entire wiring, he have put the risk. The risk. Seriously. See. Oh my goodness. Really bad. Really bad. Really bad. Really bad. Really bad. So once we find out, what we are going to do is that we are going to we are going to talk to the client, make sure you open all the small power point in the house and go through and see the wiring from the old electricians. I think the old electrician seems to be one of their cousins. He's really pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. He's pretty annoying. As you can see, this is a socket. It's a socket. And you take a power point to the switch. It's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying. You risk entire wiring. You risk entire wiring. Very entire wiring. Let's go and see what another protection. Oh my God. My God. You can do this. As I told you earlier on, I had a friend in UK, and what it means that if you are engineer, you visit a site, you have to make sure that when they give you a work, or if you're an electrician here, please, if you visit the site and you are going to feather up any single wiring, make sure that you go through the old wiring first, regardless that you're living in or not. So here too, he have a single phase meter already in the house, and now I wanted to bring a three-phase meter. So the single phase is already there. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to change the entire wiring, and bring a lovely board there. That board should be a MCB to protect the cable going through the distribution board. I saw the old electrician couldn't do that like that, but I'm going to change the whole thing. Make sure that all the entire wiring, as you can see, you see, this is a wiring, is a three-phase, and the three-phase, all these plates, I will change them. When I change them, I bring the very neat board there with MCB to protect the cable going to the distribution board. It doesn't know the distribution board. You can see one on your screen. So let's go and see. This is one of the something that it got me crazy. It got me crazy. Let's go and see. Let's go and find out. Once again, welcome back to the GH Electrical Engineer. So lovely, guys. We haven't completed yet. If you can see this, we haven't completed yet. So please forgive me about lovely view. I think we haven't completed yet. There's a wood all over in blocking our way, but we're trying to show you, guys. Another one thing, this place is really dark, but we need to go there so that people can learn out of this. It's really annoying. It's pretty annoying, but we have to go there so that people will learn out of this. Guys, it's really terrible. It's really terrible. And you have to make sure whom you have to choose to do your wiring, or whom you have to choose to carry your electrical wiring. And I'm not saying anything. If the client couldn't engage in our perfection work, what do we supposed to know all these things? The client is living in the house, no protection, nothing else. Seriously. It's really serious, guys. Let's go and see. Let's go and find out. It's really dark, but at least I can really use. It's really dark. I think the client is not living here. It's just a voice quarters, but all the distribution board is serving the house. It's serving the house. Pretty annoying. Come and show it to them. It's pretty annoying. Today I have my lovely guy there who really helped me on this. We have a double six-way over here, which is really seven. Just look at the installations. Look at the installation very well. There was a power inside. This is a power inside. Look at the installations. Oh my goodness. This pretty annoying something. Starting from point, this is something that I saw in Cape Coast in wiring. I think Mr. Autry, this is one of the things that we experienced in Mr. Autry at Cape Coast. And I think Mr. Autry, if you are here, you can make a comment in this video. I think I couldn't get a camera for you to video your own and post it. But we also got the same thing with one of my clients. Just look at this. Come on, this is really madness. It's really madness. Why? Just look at the installations. It's really madness. Really madness. Compare this installation and the one that you see under your screen. Just compare them and see. It's really madness. So it's really madness. Just look at this. And imagine you have this electrician for all your installations. Because my client doesn't know that this is really going on. There is a MCB. This is a MCB. No any short circuit protections. The MCB is only, look at, there is a live cable running over there. There is a live cable. Oh my goodness. It's really bad. Really bad. Just a thought. It's really bad. Really bad work from the electrician. Really bad work from the old electricians. Imagine if the client could not engage in our service, what will happen from there? Just look at something that is really pretty annoying to me. Is a neutral cable, neutral cable. It's a almost 8. Two of them, just put the two of them and screws them and left the others open. Look at the earthing. Really bad. Guys, you can make your comment out of this. This is really, really bad. Bad installations. A chance is really dark. You cannot see it clear. It's really, really dark. Here it's really, really dark. As you can see, you only use the MCB to protect this. And the MCB is a miniature circuit breaker. It's a primary protection for the wiring. Primary protection for the wiring. And you need to also use the LCD. If you can not use the LCD, you can even use completely. You can even use LCBO to protect. So it means that my client is living in this house without even electrical protections. So if this wiring, there is the only protection that because of the MCB. That MCB is protect against a short circuit and an excessive current. When we're talking about the excessive current, is a current which flow to the cable, or overcurrent, that overcurrent that call excessive current. The same thing to the overcurrent. So the MCB that we are testing them, it means you can see there's a live cable there, almost 235 volt, flowing into the MCB. That MCB is overcurrent and also a short circuit protections, but doesn't protect against electric shock, doesn't protect against earth fault. So it means that if my client is living here, if any appliances got fault, you can be electric shock. You can get a huge electric shock in here because there is no any protections. It's really bad. Period annoyed. Look at this. I just met this on Cape Coast. Visit one of my clients on Cape Coast. Look at this. Really bad. Oh my goodness. You have this kind of electrician on your house. Oh my goodness. And the very annoying thing that is a cousins. They are cousin. Very annoying. Very annoying. You can see the MCB is only protect you against excessive current, which is overcurrent, and the short circuit. There is a space there where you can open it and put the LCD to protect more things. And look at, oh my goodness. You can even put the LCD over there, which is a residual current device. There is no any protection. Even the MCB is a primary protection for your wiring. The MCB is a primary protection for your wiring. You see? So no protections. If you check the MCB for the light protections, for the small power point protections, how to arrange them, oh my goodness, the arrangement was not done properly. So everything is not done properly. Oh my goodness. It's pure annoying. It's a bad day. It's a really bad day. I don't want to show myself in the video, but today I have to do it for you guys. I really love it. Seriously. Just check it out. Let's check the voltage and see. Pure annoying. See. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You can see there. 235 volts. You can see that. It's really hard. They have a power inside. Really annoying. Oh my goodness. Imagine the client is say that he's safe for this wiring. Please guys, what I find out in Ghana is that when people are doing their wiring, whether they think that the light is on, everything is on, they don't really check everything. Even when they really, let me tell you something. All your entire investment is in the house. Maybe a house is investment too. So please, we should not cut any corner. Pick a good electrician. I have one of my best electrician who is a multi-skilled electrician, one of the best. One of the best is my brother, one of the best lovely engineer who always worked. You see, there is a more qualified electrician in Ghana. Please be careful to pick one of them for your wiring. There's a more qualified electrician in Ghana, more of them, 1,000 of them, 10,000 of them. Try to pick the right one, or engage in a good professional service, good professional service as well. You see, if the client couldn't engage in us, how the risk is that? How the risk is here? You see, an entire house could have burned down. Seriously. I'm really surprised. Really, really surprised. You see, really surprised. If we couldn't open this, we couldn't know what is really there. If we couldn't open this, never know what is really there. Really, really annoying. You can see. Really, really annoyed. Really annoyed. So what we're going to do, we change the whole thing. We change the whole thing. Maybe we bring like a 12-way distribution board, and then we mount it correctly, going through the wiring again, and change the whole thing, and arrange them on a good corresponding, ranging them very good note. Let's go. It's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Come, let's go. Guys, please know whom you have to choose for your wiring. If the client couldn't engage in our perfection work, would I not see all this? So please, guys, pick a perfections for your site. You see, and tomorrow I'm going to visit the site too, and another lovely video is coming up for how I design my electrical work for the client in the upstairs. I'm going to go through. We have a couple of things to show to you guys. So guys, if you're new here, welcome back to the family. Subscribe to the channel for the GH Electrical Engineer, and make sure you engage in a perfection work. Make sure you engage in a perfection way. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you next time. See, we have a lovely work. Lovely work. You can see it. I really enjoy this side so much. As you can see, we make a good transmission on the side. But tomorrow, I'm going to show you a lovely transmission that we have done for the client. As you can see, guys, I'll see you next time. Guys, Yebeshia.